comes down to matchups in 1A ball. It's not a, strengths versus strengths, weaknesses versus weaknesses. Tip comes to the Bobcats in the corner. Mallory Henry up top to Tabitha. Right side. Franson loses the handle, goes out of bounds off the Rebels. All righty, we're going to go down to Nathan Thatcher on the sideline.
Just down here, talking to both of the coaches before the game, I talked with Nadine Owens, coach of the Panguitch Bobcats. She said, it's the little things that are going to count tonight. We can't allow for the easy buckets and drive. And one phrase that they've been mentioning over and over again, team above all. As far as the Rich Rebels go, Coach Lundgren said that they need to focus on the fundamentals. And one thing he said that has to happen, they need to stop the Henry girls because they're going to get their stuff. Back to you guys.
Great hit there, Nathan, we appreciate that. And there's a Rebels miss, the rebound and put back. Great put back by Violet Taylor.
And it's those offensive rebounds. Those are those little things that Coach Owens was talking about for the Bobcats. Got to be able to box out and get the defensive rebounds, hold the Rebels to one shot.
Tabitha Henry kicks it to Owens. Shot up, won't go. So far the Rebels winning the rebound battle. I mean, I know we're just shortly into this, but Bobcats have got to figure out how to box off. 3 on the way, long and out of bounds.
Yeah, Mallory and Tabitha both average over 8 rebounds a game, so they're active on the glass.
You know, Miller can also go in there and bang. She's a good jumper. Mallory left side. Tabitha looks, kicks it out. 3 on the way, banks it in. McKenna Owens for a Bryce Canyon City 3.
And that play started there with Tabitha Henry at the free throw line, getting the assist, doing more than just scoring for the Bobcats.
Mallory that time slides up and makes contact with Wallentine and kind of stops that play from the left wing. Rebound again, Rich Rebels chased down out there by Taylor. Wallentine looks into Taylor. She has her there. Taken away by Tabitha Henry. Tabby pulls up from the foul line. Short. Rebound tipped. Rebels with the board. Loose. And a foul on Pugmire.
And those hustle plays are what you're going to see a lot here today. Semifinal game, both teams leaving it all on the line. Multiple players diving for every loose ball.
Inbounds to Tabby, to Owens. Kicks it back in the corner. Miller looks for a screen, gives to Tabby. Bryce Canyon City 3. Is that Tabitha Henry?
It's Tabitha Henry. In this type of environment, this doesn't really faze her with how experienced she is, how much basketball she's played, both at the high school level and outside in competition.
Blocked by Mallory Henry. That's knocked away by Mallory as Scott dribbles to the corner. He was talking to you on the microphone. The headset communicates with him. Okay. Bounce pass inside. Scott, turnaround jumper, won't go. Sorry, that's Pugmire. And a turnover by the Bobcats.
And it just went off the foot of Henry there. She started her dribble, Unfortunate break for the Bobcats. Let's see if the Rebels can capitalize.
This is a Rich team that comes in on an 18-game win streak. They started the season 2-3, but have been unstoppable since.
Crossover, drive down the middle, shot up, bounces twice and falls in. Molly Weston with the basket. Tabby. Taylor all over Tabby, and again Tabby dribbles off her foot out of bounds. I was talking to some just, 1A basketball fans, and they were asking, they're like, well, what is Tabitha Henry going to do when Rich puts Violet Taylor on her? Violet plays with the intensity that you don't see a lot in women's basketball. Taylor long and athletic and has that intensity level of the next level.
And it's 2 quick turnovers that we're not used to Tabitha committing. The one in the backcourt, and then that one she dribbled out of bounds.
Taylor for 3 off the back iron, rebound, foul on Molly Weston.
Yeah, and that was better boxing out there by the Bobcats. You got to have all 5 players going after the rebounds as the Rebels are crashing the offensive glass aggressively here early on.
Miller to the right wing. Takeaway as Katie Hatch in the game for the Bobcats. Tabitha Henry on the bench. Taylor right wing. High post. Pugmire drop step, dribbles left, shot up, tipped by the Bobcats. Pugmire hits it on the line out of bounds off the Bobcats.
And again, great effort there by Pugmire, chasing the ball down into the corner and then having the awareness to throw it off a Bobcat before it goes out of bounds.
Tabitha Henry back in for the Bobcats. Pass inside on the hit the floor, hit the court. Rolled around, picked up, but missed layup. Tabitha. Franson. Little drive by Mallory Henry won't go.
That's really one of the first touches we've seen Mallory get, especially on a set low on the block. You have to wonder how much she'll be involved, or if they're going to make that more of an emphasis to try to get her touches.
Taylor goes left, off the glass and in, tie ball game.
And that was a great drive there, going up with the left hand, getting the layup to go.
It's interesting when you look at the points scored per game. Rich, with a lot of victories, they don't score a ton of points. They average 47 points a game. They have a nice offensive set and a travel. So they more of a slow down pace, work it around. 5 turnovers for the Bobcats, 0 for Rich.
And that's a big part of this game early on. Bobcats not really able to get much of a rhythm going offensively, playing much more to the pace of the Rebels' liking.
Rich has only allowed 33 points through the first 2 games. And a good take by Molly Weston. But they held Monticello to 1 point in the second half. Defense leading to offense.
Rebound, Tabitha Henry. Three on the way, got it! Bryce Canyon City 3 for Miller. Thought that was Miller with that. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back after this.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello? What about the fridge?
Love cheese? We do too. Come join our team with a generous benefit package and starting wages over $18 an hour. Are you ready to be an employee owner? Great Lakes Cheese and Fillmore is ready for you. Grow with the largest natural cheese packer in the nation. Full-time positions available for every shift. Apply online at GreatLakesCheese.com. Again, that's GreatLakesCheese.com. Wishing all athletes good luck in the tournaments and eat more cheese.
Yeah, guys, I'm down here on the court. I was able to see Pugmire rush into the locker room as blood seemed to be coming from her upper right eyebrow. And then on the other side, it's Henry now running into the locker room for Panguitch. They've also been attending to her face. So blood was on the floor, a little bit of a collision. This is used to be where momentum usually stops because there's stoppage of time. It's not a timeout by other squads. So it'll be interesting to note moving forward if either of these players can come back. And if so, how do these teams respond to these both injuries? So back to you guys.
All right, we appreciate that. I hadn't seen what happened, so we'll get, looks like they're ready to start play. Pugmire and Henry.
It's Mallory Henry.
Mallory, not
Tabitha.
But Mallory Henry for the Bobcats is a big part of what they do. The junior with 15 points a game.
Yeah, her and Tabitha second and third in 1A scoring.
And then you have Pugmire, too, a big loss for the Rebels as well, 9 points a game for Rich. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams respond with some of their top players out for the time being.
And they were kind of going all over the court. There was some on the right, some on the left, where they were trying to wipe down blood. So there must have been quite the trail that was left. I didn't see where the collision happened either.
But there wasn't an instant stoppage because it wasn't just in one spot.
Yeah, the Franson hit the three, and then there was just the timeout from there.
So it'll be Rebel ball. They trail by one after the three. So 3 Bryce Canyon City threes for the Bobcats. That's Wilson at the top of the paint for 3, won't go. Rebound picked up by Hatch for the Bobcats. Left side, Miller. Right corner. Braley Franson, we're back around to Hatch. Turnaround jumper in the paint won't go. It's out of bounds.
I was going to say, we just got an update, too, from the locker rooms. Both Pugmire and Mallory Henry both getting stitches above their eye right now back in the locker room simultaneously.
28 seconds to go in the first half, 9-8. Dribble, drive, shot up, no good. A lot of contact. No call either way. Looked like a good no call. Tabitha 13 seconds on the game clock for the first period. Miller dribbles left, goes up, won't get it. Rebound put up, no. Point two, that's going to do it for the first quarter. 9-8 after one. Bobcats lead. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live, KTA 8.1, and KSLSports.com.
Joe Dolan Auto Body is a proud supporter of Paiute High School athletics. Located in Cirqueville, Joe Dolan Auto Body can help with dents, scratches, paint jobs, and more. Give Joe a call today at 435-577-2442. Good luck, Region 20 teams.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
K&D Forest Products in Panguitch, Utah invite you to come visit them for all your building and log home needs. K&D would like to wish all teams success in the postseason. As Utahns, we don't have to go far to find a bit of heaven. Historic Panguitch City, nestled in southern Utah's high plateaus, just 20 miles from Bryce Canyon National Park. Panguitch is a year-round celebration of heritage and outdoor culture.
All righty, folks, as we come back in from the quarter, you're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Chrome and the Chicken Lights and Chrome Truck Show in Panguitch. On KSLSports.com. Be Rich Rebel ball, lob inside to to Smith. Scott. Started with an S.
And that's a good just turn and finish. Just shoot it up over the defender and use the glass.
Right wing. Franson with a little turnaround jumper in the paint.
And that's the first two-point basket for the Bobcats here early on, getting all of their offense in the first quarter from three.
And that's 8 points in the game for Braley Franson.
They were 0 for 5 from 2-point in the first quarter and 3 for 3 from 3. So a little bit the unorthodox way.
Page Smith to Scott. Scott dribbles right, blocked. Drive in, Taylor, and a kick. So on this dead ball, let's play a little Fabrats trivia. The question is, what is the 1A girls record for most points scored in a season? Email us at uhsslive@gmail.com. What's the record 1A girls single season scoring record as the Bobcats get the takeaway? Kick it back out. 3 on the way. Off the front of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Scott for the Rebels. Outlet to Taylor. Taylor hesitation. Drive in. Walled up really well by Tabitha Henry. Franson ahead. Tabby fell down, but she kept her hand on top of the ball at the ground. Miller, the jumper from the foul line, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Weston. Outlet pass ahead to Smith. 18-footer won't go. Rebound Pugmire. A lot of contact there. Miller. Franson. Baseline. Miller. Passes across the paint to the Rebels.
Yeah, not sure if she thought she saw someone there or thought somebody was going to cut, but there really wasn't anyone nearby.
Basket good, 3-point basket. Hannah Scott, 5 points for the Rebels in the second quarter for Scott. Puts the Rebels up by 2.
Already the 6th lead change just in the first half.
Tabitha Henry, inlet to Hatch, kicks it back across. Miller kisses it off the glass for 2 points.
That was a great ball movement there by the Bobcats, working from the near corner all the way to the opposite side of the paint for the easy lay-in.
Paige Smith back around to Scott up top. Scott dribble drive, penetration won't go. Rebound, Tabby Henry. Tabby outlet pass ahead. Kicks it back around. Franson looks. Bounce pass. Little 15-foot jumper from the elbow. Off the mark for Owens.
Mallory Henry waits at the scores table with stitches above her left eye. She's wearing the number 13 jersey instead of her usual number 4.
That's going to have me all messed up.
Just look for the stitches above the eye.
3 on the way, rims off.
They probably didn't pack 2 number 4 white jerseys.
30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by the University of Utah on KSLSports.com and KTTA 8.1. Zions Bank timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you.
Haiti Pugmire is also back out there with stitches above her right eye. So they're both guarding each other. Both have a stitch patch above their eyebrow.
That's the definition of tough, when you just go get stitches and get back in the game. Take away by Taylor, going the other way. Lays it up and in.
And that was a good play there for the Rebels. Taylor getting the steal and then going all the way to the basket, getting the contested layup.
Puts the Rebels up by 2, 13-15. Skip pass, Franson catches, dribbles twice, inlet to Mallory Henry, bounce pass to Miller. Tabby, little out of control. Hits the bottom of the rim.
That was Mallory and Haiti fighting for it with their stitches underneath, so they're both still not afraid to go fight for a loose ball.
Pull-up jumper baseline for Rich, won't go. Picked up by Miller. And out of bounds. Great hustle by Pugmire. Is that 40 or 41?
Looks like
40.
it was Pugmire.
And I wonder if Pugmire maybe also had some blood on her jersey and would have had to change if they were wearing the white.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, do you think hers is like blood-free? Or
So Mallory has to change jersey numbers, but Haiti Pugmire gets to stick with number 40.
just need enough peroxide quick, and it'll pull the blood out just like that.
That's exactly right.
On a white jersey.
I want to know who was doing the stitches. Both of them got out here pretty quick.
Franson left side. They could have just stripped him. Baseline drive by Miller. Almost lost the handle. Gives to Tabby. Tabby pulls up with defender in her face. She had Franson open on the wing. One more pass, and Franson has an uncontested look. Pugmire in the middle. Bounce pass. Shot up and in. Nice look from Walentine.
And that's what that extra pass gives you that Panguitch missed on that last possession. Rich gets it, and they get the basket to show for it.
Franson takes the three. That's off the back iron. Rebound, Mallory Henry. Backing Pugmire in. Franson looking for a screen from Owens. Mallory at the high post. Reverse pivot up and under. Gets the foul. Pugmire with the foul.
Pugmire runs over to the sideline asking for a drink of water. Her and Mallory have been, since they checked back in, probably the most active, and we've seen them hit the floor a couple of times.
Yeah, and I like that they're both just guarding each other still, not afraid from that contact earlier, just going head-to-head, battling down in the post.
Makes the second.
And that's an injury that doesn't necessarily limit your physical ability. It hurts to get hit there, but it's not like a knee injury where you're limping around or anything like that. It's just it could cause you to be a little bit more timid and scared, but they've shown no signs of that.
Pull-up jumper from the foul line, rims off. Mallory Henry with the rebound. Taylor all over Tabitha Henry. Might have had a little bit of a hold on her, you could say, on this near sideline. That's the second foul on Pugmire.
And that was a nifty move there by Mallory Henry. Went right underneath the arm of Pugmire to draw the contact.
Mallory misses her first foul shot at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Makes second. We're still looking for the answer. You can always pull it up on your app. The UHSAA, look for the single season scoring record for the 1A girls. Nice reverse pivot, found a seam, lays it up and in. Paige Smith, her first points of the game.
And a great spin move there, and then got the layup to go off the glass.
Owens has the ball swatted away.
And what we're seeing now from the Bobcats here in the second quarter, they're being more aggressive, driving into the paint, causing Rich to foul, where in the first quarter they were settling for more outside jump shots.
In the corner, Miller shots wide left, but Mallory drop steps right, baseline jumper, rims off. Pugmire with the rebound. And a foul. It's going to be the first foul of the quarter for the Bobcats. Pretty foul-free.
And the first for Henry as well.
Right side, Smith, or Taylor. That's taken away. Mallory almost has it taken back away. She tries to get it to Tabitha. 9 seconds. Little scoop won't go. 19-6 Rebels after 2. You're watching 1A State Championship basketball, brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
Unlock the potential of your land with Lutz Construction, specializing in excavation and landscape. We're your go-to contractor in Utah and Idaho. Whether it's laying a foundation, designing a rock wall, or snow removal, we've got you covered. Our skilled team ensures quality results for both residential and commercial projects. With Lutz Construction, your project isn't just another job, it's a blueprint for your dreams. Contact us today and let's start building your future. Check out our website at biglutzconstruction.com.
I won't drink underage. Thanks, Mothership.
It's that time of year again where we're cheering on our hometown teams. The town of Randolph would like to wish the Rich Rebels good luck at the state tournament. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Southern Utah University halftime report. as you're watching the Panguitch. You can say make sure that's the Panguitch, not the Rich Rebel cheer squad. At the half, Rich Rebels have a 3-point lead, 19-6, in a hard-fought battle back and forth in this first half.
Yeah, the score was within one possession nearly the entirety of the first half, all but 40 seconds, so neither team able to create much separation.
Biggest thing I'm noticing on the stat sheet from Austin, the Bobcats are out rebounding a tiny bit, but the turnovers, Rich with 5 and Panguitch with 10 turnovers in this first half. That's too many.
And that's normally not like them. Normally they're a team that takes pretty good care of the ball.
That's what happens when you've got a Violet Taylor defending Mallory Henry or Tabitha Henry in tenacious defense. This has been your first part of your Southern Utah University halftime report. Come soar with us on su.edu.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, featuring arena events including ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Bren Hill. And the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there. At Rally Stop, we're more than just a gas station. We're an important part of the community. Grab a quick snack, top off your tank, and hit the road with confidence. Not going to the game, grab a drink, some chicken, and a snack, and head home to watch the game. Rally Stop.
Panguitch Drug Store on Main Street in Panguitch has provided pharmacy services for over 100 years and 4 generations. Refill your prescriptions online at drugstorewest.com or give them a call at 435-676-2212.
Your Rich Rebel cheer squad for the Southern Utah University halftime report. Again, Rich Rebels have a 3-point lead at the half. Rebels with 5 girls all contributing. Molly Weston with 4, Paige Smith with 2, Wallentine with 2, Violet Taylor has 6, and Hannah Scott has 5. For the Bobcats, for Mallory Henry with 3 of 4 from the foul line. McKenna Owens with a big Bryce Canyon City 3. Brindley Franson has 8 points. Tate Miller with 2 points.
Yeah, and I think this game's definitely been at the pace of the Rebels' liking early on. The Bobcats like to get out and run in the transition, but Rich holding them to just 16 points and really slowing the game down.
Absolutely. This has been your Southern Utah University halftime report. Ready to soar with SUU. Check them out at su.edu.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Rocky Mountain Fencing, located in Panguitch, has been serving Southern Utah for over 20 years. Owner Marquet Engelstead is a proud supporter of Region 20. Give Marquet a call today, 435-463-1659.
Imagine a cool winter sunrise with the sound of skates gliding across smooth ice, adding to the soundtrack of winter in Bryce. With the unveiling of the Bryce Canyon Ice Ribbon. The Ice Ribbon offers a meandering path with music echoing through the pines. Ruby's Inn provides crowd-pleasing activities that include ice skating, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing, with equipment rentals on site. Book now at ruby'sinn.com.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Small Town Sips is your one-stop shop for specialty drinks, cookies, and snacks. Locally owned and operated, drive up to our window at the Panguitch Drug and face the day with a smile. Go Bobcats!
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
This is the moment you're here, where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Wolfpack Mobile Lube and Auto Service, serving Garfield and Paiute counties. Heavy machinery, oil and lube, mobile oil changes, auto services, brakes, rotations, and filters. Schedule online and we come to you. Call today, 435-618-9124.
Mayor Scott Sabey, along with the town board and the elected officials of the city of Woodruff, want to wish the Rich Rebels good luck in sports, academics, and all they do in life. Good luck, Rebels.
For almost 70 years, the Yardley Insurance Agency has been helping people find the insurance that's right for them. They represent several companies, including Allstate and Liberty Mutual, and have friendly staff that are ready to meet your insurance needs. Yardley Insurance is proud to support the Region 20 tournament.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Is it time to stop wishing for your dream home in beautiful Bear Lake? If you're ready to make your dream a reality, Bear Lake Realty can help with residential and land listings, including vacation properties, timeshares, cabins, condos, beachfront, lake view, and more. Bear Lake Realty has what you're looking for. And with more than 30 years of real estate experience in the area, you know you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com and come and enjoy the Caribbean of the Rockies with us.
Bear Valley RV Park in Sinclair, conveniently at the junction of Highway 20 and 89. Large RV pull-throughs with full hookups. Rent a cabin, a sheep camp, a teepee for an unforgettable adventure. BearValleyRV.com.
Second half action from Sevier Valley Center. 1A girls state semifinal championship game. Nice inlet pass. Franson misses. These games being brought to you by Larry H. Miller, Utah Summer Games on KSLSports.com.
Mallory Henry, a great pass down low.
Nice backdoor cut.
Mallory Henry starts the second half on the bench, so you wonder if maybe there was some trouble with the stitches or if they're acting up. She heads to the scores table now, but she was a little late to come back from the locker room.
3 on the way for Owens. Banks in a Bryce Canyon City 3. McKenna Owens.
A deep one, too, from Owens, having the confidence to catch it and go right up with it, getting the bank shot.
A travel going to the floor with the ball. So we have a winner on the Fabrats Trivia. Paula Palmer, the answer is Callie Taylor from Wayne County. 657 points in a season as Mallory Henry puts in the basket and ties up the game.
And a great post move there by Henry, spinning away from the double team that was coming, getting the layup.
We're going to go down to Nathan on the sideline, see what he's got to hit for us down there. Inbounds pass, put up and in. Pugmire. Jump ball, possession. Down to the sideline.
Hey guys, I was listening into a Rich timeout earlier in the first half. Coach was saying that they needed to focus on rebounding. Meanwhile, on the other side, coming out of the half, Panguitch is very unified. They're very clear that they want to control the tempo here in the second half. Also, a little injury update. Henry got fixed up another time right before the third quarter, and the Bobcats crowd kept saying before she checked back in and scored right there, "She's ready, Coach, she's ready." So it'll be interesting to see who is more ready out of both of these teams here in the second half.
All right, we appreciate Nathan Thatcher. Little floater in the paint by Wallentine.
That was a great drive there by Wallentine, got into the paint and then got the floater to go.
A miss on the Bobcats' end and a rebound by Tabby. Tabby just working the boards. Hannah Scott with that rebound. Scott dribbles, pulls up 15 foot from the elbow, won't go. Rebound, foul. So that's going to be a foul as Weston gets the rebound, goes to the basket, draws the foul. She'll take a trip to Lake over a free throw line.
And Tabitha Henry there playing good defense, just wasn't able to get the block cleanly. Tabitha Henry has 2 fouls here. Now we'll see how aggressive she plays through the remainder of the third quarter.
1 of 2 for Weston. 5-point lead for the Rich. Tabby. Drive in by Franson, shot up, won't go. Pugmire with the rebound. Right side. Wallentine, shot up, won't go. Rebound, a lot of contact. Pugmire gets the rebound. Backdoor cut, pull-up jumper. Won't go. Rebound. That's off of Tabitha Henry. Bobcats just not getting into the flow on defense or offense right now.
And Pugmire and Scott both hustling to every loose ball. Those two for the Rebels, the first 2 out of anyone on the court to the ball almost every time.
Backdoor pass and cut away. Tipped. So it's last touched by the Rebels. Tabitha Henry tips it away, and then it's a foot race.
Does anybody have a better nervous big-time game tradition than Coach Lundgren chewing on a sucker? He just finished his sucker and threw the stick away, but funny to see him in a big semifinal state tournament game over there.
You're too young to remember Sarkeesian chewing on a towel.
Maybe that's where I got it from.
Rebound shot up, won't go, off the missed three from Miller. Miller has 2 points, and she's just been unable to find her range. A high screen. Weston, three on the way. Rebound, Tabitha Henry. Miller looks into Tabitha, goes away from the screen, and a foul.
Miller is a player that's been able to step into a bigger role this year for Panguitch. They have a young team, and we saw in the Region 20 tournament, she stepped up big, made some big shots. Just 2 points so far, but she's someone that Panguitch looks to outside of those Henry girls for big moments.
Franson up top, looking into Mallory Henry, and they're going to call a foul.
I think they're going to call it
on Braylon Pugmire.
Yeah.
Braylon
Pugmire.
Bounce pass into Mallory Henry to Tabitha. Bobcats just out of sync.
And you can see Coach Owens there. She was yelling. Normally, she's a little bit more calm demeanor. She was pretty upset on that inbounds play. Looks like they didn't execute what was supposed to be drawn up.
Backdoor cut from Taylor. Dribbles out to the corner. Shot wasn't there. Defended by Miller. Comes back in. Franson slides down to double team. Taylor gives to Albrecht. Shot up. Good. Paige Smith. I don't know why I called her Albrecht. Well, I do because I looked at Panguitch's roster.
Another deflection there for Violet Taylor on defense. Really doing a good job so far of denying Tabitha Henry the ball.
Yeah, defensively, Rich is on to something there with Violet Taylor defending Tabitha Henry. Inbounds to Mallory, kicks it out. Goes through the hands of Owens. Pick and roll, not there. Henry spins right, comes left, got it!
That's the first basket for Panguitch in 5 minutes. So big scoring drought. It was a 7-0 run for Rich, but the answer by Mallory, and now they get a chance to string together a couple baskets.
That's the 8th Rich turnover. They had 5 at the half, so they had 3 so far in this third period. Screen wasn't there. Franson draws the foul. So much of a screen isn't just the person setting the screen. It's the guard taking the defender to the screen, and that's what the Bobcats aren't doing right there. They're not taking the defender into the screen that they have to get open on it. Owens, pass tipped away. Scott gives it to Weston. High screen, Taylor goes away from it, comes back to the left. Scott looks to Paige Smith. Scott pulls up, blocked by Mallory Henry. Blocked and then comes away with the ball. Pass inside, Mallory Henry misses, gets her own rebound. It's loose on the floor, diving down to get it. Coach Lundgren clear out on the court, trying to get a timeout, but I don't think anybody had really established possession.
Yeah, no, they are going to go with the jump ball, so it's going to go to Panguitch here. No more shot clock. Panguitch, big opportunity here on offense to get it back to a one-possession game.
Drive in, shot up, three on the way, long off the right side. Mallory Henry misses the rebound, put back.
Mallory's been playing these last couple of possessions, has played great basketball. She got the block on one end, ran the floor, got the post up. She's done everything but finish those two close ones. Normally she's able to do that, but they're right there, just haven't been able to get them to drop.
Weston gives to Smith. Smith, little jump, or Scott, a little jumper, won't go, tipped out of bounds. 28-23 after three. You're watching 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days on KSLSports.com.
Blackburn Propane is a family-owned company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all. Brown Brothers Construction offers a wide variety of construction and excavation services. We offer standard and decorative colored concrete to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. We are excited to announce our concrete pumping service to Kane County, Utah and Coconino County, Arizona. We look forward to our next pour with you. Brown Brothers' success is a direct result of our dedicated and talented employees. If you're looking for a fun and fulfilling employment opportunity, join our team today. Everyone at Brown Brothers Construction wishes all athletes the best of luck in the postseason.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit BryceCanyonCityUT.gov.
Fourth quarter action from the Sevier Valley Center in this 1A State Championship basketball game, brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com, 1aball.com, and TeamHive.live. At the high post, Pugmire turns, looks, gives to Taylor. Taylor defended by Miller. Weston up top, left side pass. Dribble in, Wallenstein. Scott with the 18-footer.
And good ball movement again. The Rebels not getting flustered once the shot clock gets low. They keep running their offense and then take the open shots.
Dribble drive, kicks to Franson, into Henry, cross to Miller, back to Mallory, high screen from Franson. Owens dribbles in, kicks it to Franson. Miller looks into Tabby. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Tabby catches, shoots, got it!
Wow.
Tabitha Henry, her first two-point basket.
In games like this, sometimes you just need those hero shots.
That was Scott trying to answer. Outlet pass ahead. Franson puts it in. Brindley Franson cuts the lead to three, 27-30. Right side, Wallenstein spins, dribbles, picks up her dribble, hands to Taylor, cut off. Tabitha Henry looked like she got there in time, but gets called for the blocking foul.
Molly Weston just took something off of her wrist and ran off the court, threw it away, and came back.
It's like, where's she going? It's the wrong way to the locker room. Pugmire back into the game.
I thought maybe she was going to the hospitality room to grab a quick snack or something.
Get her a shot of Coke or like Coca-Cola. Pass off of Henry's leg. Jump ball, possession will go to the Bobcats.
And a big possession here for Panguitch. Been able to cut it to 3. Now off the 9th Rich turnover. See if they can capitalize, tie it, or make it a 1-point game.
That's not right. The one official came over and said should have been Rich, but
I think Rich
had
started
it at the quarter.
Yeah,
they did, because Scott hit that jump shot on the first possession. So they do get it right.
Hey guys, I was listening into both teams' timeouts in that last little break. Coach Lundgren said, we gave them a little run there in the third quarter, but now it's time to hit our shots. We've seen them already hit a few here in the fourth quarter. And then meanwhile, Coach Owens was extremely focused on game plan. She said she wants to give her girls the best look to get them to close this deficit. Back to you guys.
Awesome. We appreciate Nathan Thatcher on the sideline giving us that insight to the huddle. Don't nobody be calling the coaches and telling them what they're saying down there. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcat ball into Tabitha Henry. Mallory to Miller. Pass tipped away and a foul. That's going to be the first Rich foul this quarter. Pretty clean basketball. Low.
And just the first on Violet Taylor as well. Real impressive with the defense she's done, only picking up 1 foul.
Timeout by Panguitch.
These games being brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
The Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, where true cowboys, real cattlemen, locals, and city slickers gather for our famous homemade food. Big news, we are moving to a new location that includes a large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come see us at the new Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Zions Bank timeout for big-time banking with Home Team Field. Zions Bank is for you. Pass tipped out of bounds again. Rich just seems to be playing with a little more intensity. The Bobcats just a little out of sync tonight. Another tipped pass by the Rebels, and they take away. Well, Weston comes out of there with it. So the Bobcats had an opportunity to cut the lead to 1 or even tie it. It goes back the other way to the Rebels. Got away with a little extra step there, it looked like.
Yeah, she kind of used an extra pivot through to get the angle.
Taylor. Bounce pass. Pugmire. And a foul.
That was almost an unfortunate steal by Tabitha Henry, because the shot clock would have ran out if it would have just rolled away. And she almost got trapped on the ground, but the foul goes against Rich.
That is Pugmire's.
I was going to say, that's 4 on Pugmire. She's checking out now. We'll see how long Rich can afford to leave her there on the bench.
Probably just get her a little breather and then get her back in and take your chances. Pugmire, a big part of what the Rich Rebels do. That senior leadership's hard to replace. Franson's pass tipped away. Taken away. That's one of those passes. It's just you just have to make the pass. You can't telegraph it, and then drop it down. Up top, left side, Taylor for three, off the front iron. Rebound tipped out of there, and a rebound foul going to go against Tabitha Henry, I believe.
Yeah, and just two players hustling after the ball. Tabitha Henry, just the unfortunate one that ended up making the initial contact, picking up her third foul.
That's Tabby's third foul. Katie Hatch into the game for the Bobcats. Inbounds to Weston. Weston drives with the right hand, kicks it right wing. Smith, Scott. Hannah Scott looks. Smith right side, touch pass down low, crossover drive in, and a reach in foul on Mallory Henry.
And that's the fourth team foul now on the Bobcats here in the fourth quarter. So the next one will send the Rebels to the free throw line.
I think it might be
third.
the third.
They just changed it quicker than I thought they would.
The scoreboard operator is on top of it.
Dribble drive penetration off the mark. Ball loose, picked up by Tabitha Henry. Miller passes to Coach Nadine over there.
She had to have thought that Coach Owens was one of the girls on the floor because it went right to her and nobody was there close by. She is wearing white. It's a little darker shade, maybe a little cream colored.
Slow fourth quarter. Nice dribble drive penetration by Taylor. Takes it to the rack. Puts the Rebels out to a solid 2-possession lead. 5-point lead. Can't shoot three for Owens, won't go. Weston, left side. Taylor looking for the screen. Pugmire set a good screen. Pugmire on the low block, up and under, won't go. Rebound picked up by Smith, but the shot clock did not reset. Dribble, kicks it out, pull up, Taylor three, rims over, chased out of bounds by Smith.
Not the worst thing that can happen for Rich. You don't get points, but you use up 35 seconds of clock, and in a game like this, when points are at a premium, it doesn't hurt to use up a half minute when there's only 3 left.
Coach Owens wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
C-Stop Pizza in Panguitch, Utah. Pizza for every taste bud. We have pizza, pasta, wings, salads, breadsticks, and many more delicious items. Go Bobcats from the Crofts family. Regular exercise is an important part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Elevate Fitness in Panguitch is a 7,000 square foot center that will offer weights, treadmills, as well as a turf area for classes. Follow us on our construction project on Facebook, Elevate Fitness. Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Paiute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
For banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are, Zions Bank is for you. This sideline inbounds for the Bobcats. The Rebels have had it down. This time they make a nice clean entry pass, but 5-6 times the Bobcats have been unable to get a clean entry in on that sideline. Owen passes back Tabitha Henry, floater in the paint, her second basket of the game.
And there you see Tabitha Henry just taking matters into her own hands rather than trying to facilitate like she has much of the night, being aggressive, getting to the basket.
And a travel, that's the turnover the Bobcats needed. That's the 11th Rich turnover, 2:05 to go in the ball game, 3-point game.
You have to think that Coach Owens in that last timeout made an emphasis on getting the ball in Tabitha Henry's hands and then letting her go to work around the free throw line. That's where she's at her best.
Mallory Henry to Owens. That's Hatch. Bounce pass. Miller. Sorry, no.
That is Miller.
Oh, I was like,
yeah,
wait,
the
it is
sophomore.
Miller. Nice baseline penetration by Miller. Gets that lead cut down to 1 for the Bobcats. Weston drives, scoops, shot out of bounds. The underneath official had to look at this side official to see whose ball that was. So fresh 35-second shot clock. 32-31, Rich Rebel lead, and they get the ball. Wrap around the top. Foul on the shot. That's a good design on that play, that double low screen. They curl all the way around, and Mallory and Tabitha and someone else, they get twisted up, and a wide open look at the basket.
And then Mallory Henry just a little late back on the recovery, caught the back rather than getting the block.
That's a big miss for Pugmire at the line.
Wallenstein, Janie Wallenstein.
It was Braylon Pugmire.
Braylon Pugmire, sorry.
Bobcats, Tabitha Henry scoops and fouled.
And we'll see, it seems like that those missed free throws really jolted some energy into the Bobcats there. Tabitha Henry wasting no time getting back to the free throw line for the Bobcats.
Yeah, 2 big misses for Braylon Pugmire. Tie game. At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Tabitha Henry shakes it out. Dribbles 4 times, shot up off the back iron, rebound loose, picked up by the Rebels. Tie game, 1:10 to go. Rebels, Molly Weston brings it across half court. And Coach Lundgren wants a timeout. We will take one as well. It's 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
When it comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Joe Dolan Auto Body is a proud supporter of Paiute High School athletics. Located in Cirqueville, Joe Dolan Auto Body can help with dents, scratches, paint jobs, and more. Give Joe a call today at 435-577-2442. Good luck, Region 20 teams.
JT Steel is a custom steel fabricator. It all began with a $2,000 job in 1983, from large projects like the BYU baseball stadium to a customer that needs an angle with a couple holes. Owner and Garfield County Commissioner Jerry Taylor wishes all teams success.
K&D Forest Products in Panguitch, Utah invite you to come visit them for all your building and log home needs. K&D would like to wish all teams success in the postseason.
Zions Bank timeout. For big time banking with Home Team Feel, Zions Bank is for you. Zions Bank. Been fun having a timeout sponsor. Coach Lundgren got a timeout, 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Rebels have the ball. The game is all knotted up at 32. Left side fake. Taylor. Miller goes down. Taylor kicks it out. Then fouled. Owens, a hard foul. will put at the line Janie Wallentyne.
Yeah, and it was a hard foul there by Owens, but it was a foul that avoided an easy layup for the Rebels, making him earn it from the free throw line.
Big miss for the Rebels. Wallentyne set. Hard put back up, misses. Rebound ripped out of there. Big rebound for Pugmire. And a foul. Taylor will go to the line. So 3 rebounds in a row for the Rebels. The size of the Rebels really causing the Bobcats problems.
Did you see how many Panguitch arms were up there for that? And Pugmire still came down with it. There was 3 different Bobcats.
That ball was completely in the basket, and the English on it popped it out.
Rebels have missed 5 straight free throws in the last 2 minutes.
Make it 6. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching State Championship Basketball, brought to you by Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
As Utahns, we don't have to go far to find a bit of heaven. Historic Panguitch City, nestled in southern Utah's high plateaus, just 20 miles from Bryce Canyon National Park. Panguitch is a year-round celebration of heritage and outdoor culture.
I won't drink underage. Thanks, Mothership.
On the Zions Bank timeout for banking that helps you score more, we're going to send it down to the sideline. Nathan Thatcher.
Hey guys, I was listening in to the Bobcats coaching staff. We just saw a lot of free throws there shot by the Rebels, and the entire time they just kept yelling, box out, box out, box out. And because of the players now listening to the coaches, they have a chance to take the lead with under 35 seconds to go.
All right, it'll be Bobcat ball. 27 seconds on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. So one way or another, Rebels will get the ball. And again, this is where the Bobcats have struggled on these sideline inbounds. Miller up top. Defended well by Wallentyne. And a foul.
And I think they're going to give that to Violet Taylor there off the ball guarding Tabitha Henry.
So that resets the shot clock. Well, there is no shot clock now. That does away with it. There's no foul shots. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball brought to you by Zions Bank on KSLSports.com.
Unlock the potential of your land with Lutz Construction, specializing in excavation and landscape. We're your go-to contractor in Utah and Idaho. Whether it's laying a foundation, designing a rock wall, or snow removal, we've got you covered. Our skilled team ensures quality results for both residential and commercial projects. With Lutz Construction, your project isn't just another job, it's a blueprint for your dreams. Contact us today and let's start building your future. Check out our website at diglutzconstruction.com.
It's that time of year again where we're cheering on our hometown teams. The town of Randolph would like to wish the Rich Rebels good luck at the state tournament. Go Rebels!
At Rally Stop, we're more than just a gas station. We're an important part of the community. Grab a quick snack, top off your tank, and hit the road with confidence. Not going to the game, grab a drink, some chicken, and a snack, and head home to watch the game. Rally Stop.
For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Zions Bank timeout.
And we'll see what the Bobcats draw up here. The Rebels do, though, have the possession arrow if there is a jump ball. See how aggressive the Rebels are here, trying to tie it up and get the ball back.
One of two scenarios, in my mind, is what the Bobcats want. They want to either score with very little time on the clock or overtime.
Yeah, you want to try to be the team that gets the last and only shot in regulation.
Three-pointer on the way, rims off. Timeout Rebels. That shot with 11 seconds on the clock blows me away.
And you could see Coach Owens as they were going back to the huddle. She was looking like, hey, we wanted one shot. We wanted one shot.
All righty, we'll take a quick break. This 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Half Marathon on KSLSports.com.
Panguitch Drug Store on Main Street in Panguitch has provided pharmacy services for over 100 years and 4 generations. Refill your prescriptions online at drugstorewest.com or give them a call at 435-676-2212.
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you as we come out. 7.1 seconds to go in the game. Rich Rebel ball in front of the Panguitch bench. The Bobcats have committed 5 team fouls, so any foul puts the Rebels at the line with a chance to win the game. They inbound it. Dribble drive by Weston. 2 seconds. Gets the shot off. Blocked. And we have overtime. Overtime it is. We were wondering how we were going to get all the sponsor ads in. Well, this is how. We'll take a quick break and be back. This is 1A State Championship basketball on TeamHive.live.
Rocky Mountain Fencing, located in Panguitch, has been serving southern Utah for over 20 years. Owner Marquet Engelstead is a proud supporter of Region 20. Give Marquet a call today, 435-463-1659.
At State Bank of Southern Utah, we're not just your bank, we're your partners in financial success. With personalized service and a commitment to your goals, we're here for you every step of the way. State Bank of Southern Utah, where relationships matter.
If you are buying or refinancing a home, did you know you can request your own title company? Keep business local and request security title for all your title, closing, and escrow needs. Travis and Hillary wish all team success in the postseason tournaments.
Small Town Sips is your one-stop shop for specialty drinks, cookies, and snacks. Locally owned and operated, drive up to our window at the Panguitch Drug and face the day with a smile. Go Bobcats!
All righty, folks, welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. Well, 4 quarters wasn't enough. It was such a good 4 quarters, we asked them for another, and they said okay. So here we go. We're all reset. We'll start with the tip. The Bobcats, I think, have 2 timeouts left. I'm not sure on Rich. Do they just have one? So they'll have one because they get one more timeout in overtime. Tip comes off to the Bobcats. Saved in by Owens. Hatch. Tabitha Henry kicks it. Owens. Miller. Screen for Miller from Owens into the double team. Tabby into Mallory. Drop steps right. Off the glass and in.
And that was a great pass there. Getting it to Mallory right where she needed to go, right up with the layup before the double team could get there.
Bounce pass inside and fouled on the shot. Is that Mallory Henry's 4th? Third personally.
This was the Achilles heel of Rich at the end of regulation. They missed 6 straight in the final 2 minutes. A friendly bounce.
Pugmire with a shooter's touch makes that one. One more coming from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. That one was nothing but the bottom of the net. Miller. Hatch. Tabby floater, got it in the paint.
That's a tough shot there from the senior for the Bobcats, the lone senior for this Bobcats team.
Right wing, Taylor looking in. She gives to Pugmire, down, shot taken away. Mallory Henry comes out of there with the ball. Mallory crossover, spin, backs in, takes it off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Scott for the Rebels. Dribble drive, penetration, wraparound pass, and Tabitha Henry takes the pass away. Right side, Miller looks, dribbles, baseline, double team. Great help side defense. Miller, 10-footer.
We talked about Miller earlier and her ability to step up and hit clutch shots in big moments.
And another miss and a rebound, Tabitha Henry. Oh, got away with a double dribble, but then it went off her knee. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. This is 1A State Championship Basketball, brought to you by SUU on TeamHive.live and KTA 8.1.
Utah Independent Bank, locally owned with branches to serve you in Beaver, Salina, Monroe, and Milford. Our loan officers and staff are ready to serve you for all your banking needs. Bank with people you know and trust. Get custom banking with custom ideas and custom solutions at Utah Independent Bank.
This is the moment. You're here. Where you belong, you belong, you belong.
Trust your smile to Cody Wilson. Located in Cedar City, Wilson Orthodontics creates a fun, efficient environment while perfecting your smile. Schedule an appointment today, 435-586-8980.
Windy Mesa Studios in Panguitch is your local source for personalized and custom printed products. From wholesale items for your gift shop to custom framed or gallery wrapped canvas pictures, we have you covered. Contact us at 435-618-0014.
Off the Rich timeout. For banking designed to help you score more, Zions Bank is for you. In this fourth quarter, minute 35 to go, 38-34. Panguitch, three on the way. That's going to be short and saved inbounds, but it comes to Tabitha Henry. Rebels unable to find their range since the third quarter. Tyler?
Yeah, just 2 field goals since the beginning of the fourth quarter, and one of those came on the first possession of the fourth quarter. So they have 1 field goal over the last 11 minutes. They've been outscored 15-4 since they held a 30-23 lead.
5-out offense for the Bobcats. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside, Mallory off the glass, won't go. Rebound picked up by Scott for the Rebels. 45 seconds to go in the game. Pass ahead. Look into the low block. Pugmire begging for the ball, denied by Henry. Weston shot up, won't go. Henry with the rebound knocked away. Pugmire takes it in and a foul.
And that's the 4th on Tabitha Henry.
That's a big foul for Panguitch. At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, left-handed free throw won't go. And the woes continue.
Just 2 of 9 since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And when you hold a 7-point lead and you miss 6 straight free throws and 8 in that span, it's going to be a large reason why you let someone back in it.
20% free throw shooting in the fourth quarter and beyond. 20-second shot clock. If the Bobcats can just hold the ball, they could run it out.
And Scott finally does realize there's no shot clock and goes and fouls Mallory Henry, so she'll head to the free throw line for a pair here. Big free throws coming up for the Bobcats.
Mallory Henry, 3 of 4 on the night from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. You can tell the legs are shot for both teams. A lot of missed baskets. Still a 2-possession game or a 3 and a foul. That one makes it a solid 2-possession game. 2 scores needed by the Rebels. Inbounds to Weston.
And it went off the foot of Pugmire. They're trying to get it to her, so it's going to be Bobcats ball.
Panguitch can taste the semifinals or the championship.
The championship. This is the semifinals.
Hey, don't worry, Tyler. We are on day 3 now.
We're day 3 and 23 games in.
I have noticed, though, all of the games and scores are starting to blend together in my mind.
Yeah. Oh. At the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line, Tabitha Henry. Swish.
And look, you need your stars to step up in games like this and in moments like this. And Tabitha Henry, she's done just that. She has 9 points since the beginning of the fourth quarter. She alone has outscored the Rich team.
Weston, 41-34. That's going to be your final. The Bobcats advance to the championship game. Let's go right into. We'll go to an ad and then we'll come back for. So this is 1A State Championship basketball brought to you by the University of Utah on KSLSports.com.